Some truths are just too much for a child to bear, especially when the person you rely on most for love, safety, and connection is also the one who hurts you growing up through neglect, criticism, rejection, or absence. As children, we don't yet have the emotional maturity to hold two opposing realities at once. We can't tolerate the idea that someone we love could also harm us. So the mind protects us by splitting, keeping the good story and pushing the painful truth into the unconscious mind. We might grow up believing they did their best or it was my fault, because that version of the story is easier to carry than I was hurt by someone who was meant to protect me. But what's buried doesn't disappear. It becomes unconscious material, stored as shame, confusion, self-blame, or a harsh inner critic. It can show up in our relationships, in our difficulty trusting others, or in the way we swing between emotional extremes. Splitting helps a child survive the unbearable, but in adulthood, it keeps us fragmented. It stops us from fully knowing ourselves, from feeling safe, from belonging to our own story. Healing begins when we stop needing to choose between the good and the bad, when we can say, yeah, I was loved, and yes, I was hurt. And both can be true. Integration isn't about blaming the past, it's about becoming whole, making space for the truth, not just the parts we were allowed to speak, but the parts we had to silence. That's where healing begins, with truth, compassion, and the courage to bring home what we once had to exile. If you'd like help with this, get in touch. Visit my website and book a free discovery call. Let's see what's possible.